You're on.
You never kiss me.
You're on.
Hi guys, I'm here with your Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we are going to be reading Acts chapter 10, verses 1 through 23. Today you are going to meet Cornelius, and you're going to hear about Peter's vision. You're going to see that through Peter's vision, the Lord tells Peter that he does not only want the Jews saved, but he wants the Gentiles saved as well. Gentiles being people that are not Jews. So he wants everyone in the world saved. Not just the Jewish people, everyone. So if you'd like to follow along with me today, we'll be reading in the New International Version. So let's go ahead and get started. At Caesarea, there was a man named Cornelius, a centurion, in what was known as the Italian regiment. He and all his family were devout and God-fearing. He gave generously to those in need and prayed to God regularly. One day, at about 3 p.m, he had a vision. He distinctively saw an angel of God who came to him and said, "Cornelius." Cornelius stared at him in fear. "What is it, Lord?" he asked. The angel answered, "Your prayers and gifts to the poor have come up as a memorial offering before God. Now send men to Joppa to bring back a man named Simon, who is called Peter. He is staying with Simon the tanner, whose house is by the sea." When the angel who spoke to him had gone, Cornelius called 2 of his servants and a devout soldier who was one of his attendants. He told them everything that had happened and sent them to Joppa. About noon the following day, as they were on their journey and approaching the city, Peter went up on the roof to pray. He became hungry and wanted something to eat, and while the meal was being prepared, he fell into a trance. He saw heaven open and something like a large sheet being let down to earth by its 4 corners. It contained all kinds of 4-footed animals, as well as reptiles and birds. Then a voice told him, "Get up, Peter. Kill and eat." "Surely not, Lord," Peter replied. "I have never eaten anything impure or unclean." The voice spoke to him a second time. "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." This happened 3 times, and immediately the sheet was taken back to heaven. While Peter was wondering about the meaning of the vision, the men sent by Cornelius found out where Simon's house was and stopped at the gate. They called out, asking if Simon was known, as Peter was staying there. While Peter was still thinking about the vision, the Spirit said to him, "Simon, 3 men are looking for you. So get up and go downstairs. Do not hesitate to go with them, for I have sent them." Peter went down and said to the men, "I am the one you're looking for. Why have you come?" The men replied, "We have come from Cornelius the centurion. He is a righteous and God-fearing man who is respected by all the Jewish people. A holy angel told him to ask you to come to his house so that he could hear what you have to say." Then Peter invited the men into the house to be his guests. The next day, Peter started out with them, and some of the believers from Joppa went along. And that's where we're going to stop with the book of Acts today. Okay, guys. The sheet with all the animals being on it, and Peter saying, surely not. because I have never had anything unclean, and the Lord saying, don't call anything unclean that the Lord has made. They were not talking about food. They were talking about the Gentiles. Peter is going to realize that God is meaning the Gentiles. That the Gentiles are just as good as the Jews. Everyone is the same and should be treated the same. That God loves us all equally. Okay, our psalm today is Psalm 133, a song of ascents of David. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. It is like precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's beard, down on the collar of his robe. It is as if the dew of Hermon were falling on Mount Zion, for there the Lord bestows his blessing, even life forevermore. That was a song of ascents of David, Psalm 133. And our Proverbs today is Proverbs chapter 17, verses 7 and 8. Eloquent lips are unsuited to a godless fool. How much worse lying lips to a ruler. A bribe is seen as a charm by the one who gives it. They think success will come at every turn. Alright guys, that was our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.